Larry Winget here, talking about the 10 steps to a happier life. If you're coming in on the third one, not listening to these in order, you can get the full list. It's on this little postcard here that I've got. It's a free thing you can download on my website. And in the past, I've covered that you need to lighten up, you need to forget blame, you need to forget guilt. Today, I want to talk to you about a couple of different ones here. You need to forget luck. There's so many sort of cliche sayings that we have about luck, and the harder I work, the luckier I get, and all that sort of stuff. And all those are fine. But lucky people are those who are prepared. Preparedness makes you lucky. If you're prepared, you recognize opportunities and then act on those opportunities, that's when you will be fortunate. Now, luck is when you go to the roulette table and you set it on 20 on black and you win. Well, that's lucky, and you can say, no, Larry, there's a science behind it. Well, roulette, it's pretty much, it's luck. And I like to play roulette, and I think it's fun and all that, but I understand the luck that surrounds it. But I'm not talking about luck like betting on a game or betting on a 20 on black or anything like that. I'm talking about luck in life. Don't count on luck. When you realize that most people, I read a stat long ago, and I don't remember exactly what the stat said, but most people really believe that their best chance at ever becoming a millionaire would be winning the lottery. I think that's sad. Because they're counting on luck to have money. They're counting on luck to turn their life around. If you want to turn your life around, listen to what I just said. Forget luck and instead be prepared. It means get as much education as you can. Get the skills, get the talent. Continue to learn, and all those things that I really believe real men ought to focus on. Continued learning and education and improving your skills and your talents and all of those things all the time, and then recognize opportunities. Opportunities walk past us every day, and sometimes opportunities are dragging their feet slow enough that you can sit out and trip them. But you got to be willing, this goes to willingness, willing to take advantage of the opportunities. Sometimes it requires you risk a little bit. You might risk humiliation, you might have to risk a little money, you might have to risk some of your time and your energy and all that sort of stuff. So you are prepared because you got yourself prepared. You recognize opportunities. You got to be willing to risk and risk failure and all those other things. And you have to be willing to act. And that's how you prove how lucky you are, by understanding the elements that create more fortune in your life. More fortune in your life, but it's not really based on a roll of the dice. You were ready for it. Number 5 on my list is give up the constant need to be right. Holy crap. Hard for me. I'll just admit it. I like being right. You like to be right. We all like to be right. And if you're really going to live a happier life, you have to give up the constant need to be right. The sentence that I back this one up is, you got to pick your battles. Now, we've all heard that. Everything can't be a battle, folks. Sometimes it's just not worth the fight. And besides that, and this is what you need to remember, sometimes you're wrong. You're wrong. And I think one of the biggest mistakes, I see it in politics right now, especially in politics, but you'll see it in business, you'll see it in your relationships, you'll see it with your buddies, you'll see it with your wife, with your kids. Sometimes you are wrong. And it's real men need to know when they're wrong, admit when they're wrong, and most of the time they just need to keep their damn mouth shut. When you're wrong, you're wrong. And we see too many people who are fighting what truly is a losing battle. Admit that you're wrong, admit that the other person is right, surrender to their rightness and let them have the win. You do not have to win every single time. You make yourself look silly. You make yourself look stupid when you are constantly focused on your need to be right. Those two things right there, forgetting luck and giving up the constant need to be right, they are number 4 and 5 on my list on how to live a happier life. I hope that's helping you. So far we've got lighten up, forget blame, forget guilt, forget luck, and then give up your need to be right. See you on the next one.